from gravity based on Kepler's third law. The planet Neptune travels around the Sun with a period of 165 years. Show that the radius of its orbit is approximately 30 times that of Earth's orbit, both being considered as circular. So we have to show that the radius of Neptune's orbit is 30 times radius of Earth's orbit. Okay. So for this we can directly apply Kepler's third law of motion, Kepler's third law of planetary motion specifically, which says that the square of time period is proportional to the cube of radius. So the square of Neptune's time period is proportional to cube of Neptune's orbital radius, and the square of Earth's time period is proportional to the cube of Earth's orbital radius. Okay, so here we want to find out the relation between these two things. Okay, so let's divide these two equations. So I'm dividing these two equations. So let's divide these. Okay, so this gives us the time period of Neptune squared divided by time period of Earth squared equals to orbital radius of Neptune cubed is to orbital radius of Earth cubed. Okay, so we know the time period of Earth is 365 days, 365.25 days if we consider leap year too. So the orbital radius of Neptune cubed is to orbital radius of Earth cubed. This gives us time period of Neptune, that is 165 years. So this 165 years is in Earth years, that is 365 times each day. Okay, so there's 165 years. Let me write it down here. 165 years is to Earth's time period around the Sun is 1 year. So the square of this, which is 27225. Now this gives us the relation between the cubes of the radii, but we want to find out the relation between the radii, the orbital radius. So we need to find out the cube root of this number. So therefore radius of Neptune is to orbital radius of Earth. This is cube root of this number, which comes out to be 30.08. This is approximately 30. So this shows us that the orbital radius of Neptune is approximately 30 times the orbital radius of Earth. So we had to prove this. Okay, so whenever there is a relation between time periods and radii or major axis or semi-minor axis, we can use Kepler's third law of motion. Okay.